Okay, here's a lesson on distributive property in case you missed out on something in class or you happen to be absent this day. We have this first example with stars and hearts. It says Monique and Alyssa both have bags with equally sized stars and hearts as shown below. How are the collections alike and different? So I'm looking at Monique's collection over here. I see she has 3 bags and Alyssa over here only has 2 bags. So let me write down here, Monique has 3 bags with 4 stars and 2 hearts in each bag. Elise has 2 bags with 6 stars and 3 hearts in each bag. Now they're different because there's different amounts and there's different number of bags, but let's see how it turns out in the end. So we had 3 bags with 4 stars and 2 hearts for Monique. And if I do 3 times the 4 stars, that gives me a total of 12 stars. And 3 times the 2 hearts, that gives me a total of 6 hearts. Elisa's collection with the 2 bags, here we go, 2 bags, there were 6 stars in each bag and 3 hearts. So 2 bags times 6 gives me 12 stars. And 2 bags times the 3 hearts gives us 6 hearts. So it looks like they have the same amount, even though they're separated differently. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. How would I describe what I see below? I see Christmas colors. I wish. Now, I'm going to count the groups. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. And in each group there's 1 green rectangle, and 2 red squares. So over here I'm going to say that there were 4 groups, and in each group I had 1 rectangle and 2 red squares. So all together, with there being 4 groups, having 1 in each group, I have 4 total rectangles, and 4 times 2, I have 8 total squares. Interesting. These look like the X tiles and the unit tiles. Remember the cows and the pigs? Well, that's exactly what they are. So how would we describe what we see here? All right, let's count the groups. Got 2 groups, 1, 2, and there's the same amount in each group. So in my X group, with the 3 negative X's, I'll put a negative 3 by the X. And then my little tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 positive tiles. So both groups together, 2 times negative 3x's gives me negative 6x, and 2 times 5 gives me 10. So all together we have negative 6x plus 10. Well, what I'm showing you, this little strategy here, is called distributive property. I'm taking the 2 and distributing it to the negative 3x, and the 2 gets distributed to the plus 5. And we call it hippity-hoppity distributive property. Be very careful. Most people that get it wrong, they do the hippity and forget the hoppity. Okay, here's our next slide. 5 groups with an X and a plus 3 in each group. How would I represent this with tiles? Well, I need 5 groups, and inside each group I need an X and a plus 3. So here's an X, and a 1, 2, 3, and another X, and a 1, 2, 3, and another X, and a 1, 2, 3, and another X, and a 1, 2, 3, and one more X gives us 5, and 1, excuse me, 2, 3. Wouldn't be a Miss Esther video if she wasn't coughing. I talk too much. Okay, here I go. So what is a simplified algebraic expression? I have 5 x's, and I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 tiles. Now, could we have used our distributive property? Absolutely. Let's take a look. Do you want to draw tiles every time we need to simplify something? I don't. So what we can do is this open array. An array is just like this is a 1 by 2 or a 2 by 1. It can help us simplify the expression algebraically. This is a way that you can remember not only hippity, 5 times x is 5x, but also the hoppity, 5 times 3 is 15. And it's a positive 5 and a positive 3, so it's a plus 15. So simplified, 5 groups of x plus 3 in each group, put them all together, and you will have a 5x plus 15. All right, now on your paper that we had here, this left side is a guided practice and the right side is a partner, guided partner. And then we talk about this one, what about this problem? And then you go on to the independent questions 1 and 2, and then 3 through 8 on the back. All right, on the front. Guided practice, the first one. Let me zoom in a little. Ooh, there you go. So if I hippity negative 2 times x, I get a negative 2x. And negative 2 times positive 2 is a positive, negative times a negative 4. So simplified all together, we get a negative 2x minus 4. Okay, if you want to pause this and you do the partner one, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So if you want to pause it and then check your answer, now's the time to pause. All right, here I go. Negative 8 times x, negative 8x. Negative 8 times negative 4, a negative times a negative is a positive, and 8 times 4 is 32. So simplified all together, negative 8x plus 32. There you go. All right, guided practice number 2. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to 2 groups with x plus 3 in each group? So I'll just do this. Hippity, 2x. Hoppity, plus 6. 2x plus 6. Aha, I found it. D. All right, if you want to pause and try partner practice number 2, go ahead. I'm going to start solving it. Here we go. Which of the following expressions is not equivalent to 4 groups with x plus 2 in each group? Well, let me do the hippity, and I get 4x, and the hoppity, distributive property, I get a plus 8. So I'm looking for the one that is not going to be 4x plus 8. The last one is, oh, I look at G. I don't think G is. So let me just check F and H to make sure. All right, F. 4 times 2, that's 8. 4 times x, that's 4x. And the 4x is positive? Yes. The 8 is positive? Yes. F is good. Okay. Now per G, multiplication comes before addition. So I need to do 4 times x. Well, that gives me 4x. And 4 times 2, that gives me 8. And then I add, and so that also equals 4x plus 8. So G was our answer here. Okay, last part for me. What about a problem like this? Which of the following expressions is equivalent to x times 58? Well, x times 58 is the same as 58 times x, and that would just give me a 58x. So I need to find the one that is like that. Okay. Over here, x times 50, that would be 50x plus 8. Now these are the cows and pigs. We cannot combine them, so A cannot be the answer. You knew that was going to happen. All right, x plus 50, I cannot combine cows and pigs. X plus 8, I cannot combine cows and pigs. So that's not ever going to be 58x. Cross that out. All right, x times 5, that would be 5x. And 5x's times 8, that's not combining, that's timesing. That equals 8 times 5 is 40x's. Oh, well, close, but not the answer. All right, x times 50, that would be 50x. And x times 8, that would be 8x. And if I add 50 cows plus 8 cows, yes, that gives us 58 cows. All right, that's our answer. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helps. You give the rest of it a try, and I'll see you later. Bye.